going on, YouTube? Shit getting live, you know. Picking up my food. It's a lot of trays. It's just a lot of food. I got you. Fries.
Smell them,
I can always smell them.
I got nose like a bloodhound. What's that?
Yeah. Food smelling good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
What's this right here? BCB.
Huh?
BCB.
BCB? What do you think it is?
Okay.
BCB. Bacon cheeseburger.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
oh. So what's the big one then? What's the big one?
Let me tell y'all, you know what's funny about life? Man, it really is somebody for everybody. A lot of women and men, they say one thing about relationships and what they want in a relationship. They say that because it's the right thing to say. But in actuality, you got a lot of women who say they want a good man. They want a man that's about something. But deep down inside, some women be so used to talking to old buster ass dudes and dudes that ain't got their shit together. And that's what they really like. Because the reason why I say that is you can have a man that can be a business owner, have his life together, nice home, nice car, finances in the bank, business going well, and he done established himself. But a woman say they want that. But what they fail to realize, a man that's driven and got his life together, he might not have the type of time to spend with her like she desires. Now the crazy thing about that is, she could be in a relationship with a fucking bum. But if that's what she done got accustomed to having over some years, she can get mad at this bum ass dude and really need a man that got his shit together. But that man who got his shit together, he might not have as much time to spend with her. But we both know a man that don't have no job and ain't got shit going on, he got a bunch of time. And I done seen a lot of women fuck over a good man that was established and had his life together to go fuck with a bum. Because that's what she's used to. And I know that shit sounds crazy, but that just really what it is. Every now and then, and it always be, well, he had time for me. I know he did have time. He ain't got no goddamn job. He ain't got shit going on. But that's what you'll follow me with that. And you can't even take offense to that. Because really and truly people don't always go back to what they used to. Don't give a how much money a man or a woman got, how nice they live, how established they is. A person is gonna always go back to where they vibe at, to what they're used to.
See if I could work it out. I need a job.
Like with my daughter. If my daughter acted as a man that was on his shit, she wouldn't stay with him long because a man that really had his business, he gonna be way stiffer than bread.
Says she might stay with him. Why you say that? Till he gonna be running and shit.
Cause see, the
She
dude,
not gonna like that shit.
cause she ain't gonna be able to run it.
She
He gonna get on her ass. You know who the fuck you think you talking to? See, she done got used to Greg. So I don't give a damn how much money that, and see, in me, she got control issues. So a real nigga ain't gonna deal with that bullshit. Greg ain't still. If she met a dude right now, had his shit together, whatever, he can be everything, built, look nice, got it, but she ain't gonna be able to run it. And that's where she gonna have a problem, that she's done got used to Greg. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, and there's a woman that's living in her true femininity and really got her life together, living as a real woman. She'll bow down, and I don't mean just obeying, but she'll submit to that man and allow him to be a man. But see, Nisha done had to develop masculine tendencies where she done had to take up and play the man role with her and Greg. So it's like she couldn't treat another man like that. Yeah. That's why when women get the trick, man, I fuck niggas, all niggas the same. I'm like, yeah, we all the same for us being men. Yeah, we all got to have nothing and a dick or whatnot. But that mindset,
Who said that bullshit?
you got a bunch of women, oh, see, y'all the same.
There's more females just the same than us niggas.
Oh, for sure. But see,
They
what
be
pissed-
on that
see,
holding hand shit.
what pissed me off with women is you have to let some women know, nah, all the guys you pick, because you have this type, that's what you're attracted to. So all the guys you pick be the same. But you know, you got a lot of women, they so goddamn picky and feel entitled. You know, like we've been hearing a lot lately. You ask the average woman, what is her ideal man? She gonna say a man that's over 6 foot, oh, he got to make 6 figures, he got to have a nice car, got to have his own house. And don't you know, 9 times out of 10, the woman who say that ain't got none of that shit herself. You know, like they say, so a man got to damn near be rich to date a broke bitch.
One thing I hate about females is that you having to hold their fucking hand and bitch.
A lot of times.
I hate that shit.
They all want to be dated
That should be
and treated a certain way. Even when they don't treat you right, they still want you to treat them right regardless. Bro, in real life, I done seen this happen on more than one occasion. I've actually witnessed a man graduating college, open up his own business. Business going good. Got with this girl, he changed her whole life. Took her from her mom's house. Her mom was goddamn, I ain't knocking her, but she was from the hood. Nicely looking, nicely built, whatnot. Carried herself a certain way. This man put this girl in a nice house. Put her in a nice car. I think she had like a 540, 550 BMW, brand new. He had got had the house built and everything. You see, the dude, he was smart. He changed her whole life dynamics of how she lived and everything. Put her on his credit card where she could. She was so stuck on trying to cap and look good in front of her friends back in the neighborhood. She was still mentally immature. But in the process of this man got her living good or whatever, once she started hanging back in her old neighborhood, she started back fucking around with this dude that still stayed with his mom but didn't have no car and couldn't do shit for her. Because she would always lie. He asked her what she did today or this, that, and that. Say she went to her mom's house or whatever, this, that, and other. You know, you can't get mad if people say she going to her mom's house or whatever. But he started to notice she wasn't at home that much. She started being at her mama's house too much. But what she failed to realize, the dude, he was from the hood too. He just built himself up and he wanted more out of life. You know, she took him for being a square, like he didn't know no better. That's when, like most females, they get to doing all they goddamn line. And the line she was telling them, it wouldn't add up and she wasn't making no sense. Long story short, she thought the dude was going out of town on a business trip, which he wasn't. He just said it was just something about the shit she was saying, it wasn't adding up. But he left in his car. Matter of fact, he left in his car. Because they had the little GPS shit on there, built into the car, but I think they used to share each other's location or whatever. So what he did was, some more people from his company was going on a trip, business trip or whatnot, out of town. So what he did was, he had 2 phones. He told his business partner to take his other phone with him out of town, because he already knew she was checking his location. And my boy told me, she asked him what time was the business trip or whatever. So he was gonna leave out that morning because he had to be like in Atlanta for like 3 o'clock or whatever. Right. So they want you to be at the airport at least an hour to 2 hours ahead of schedule so you can check your books in and all this shit. So I think he left like at 12:30 and 4 o'clock. Right now that afternoon. tell. But that's what you can't get mad. It might hurt your feelings, but that's what her heart was with this other dude. Yeah, he would provide a good life and everything. Don't give a damn how much money you got, bro. You'll never win. You can't buy this love. And that's the fucked up thing as a man. But it's embedded in our DNA, a man's makeup. We was born to be protectors and providers. And my boy, down there, cool ass, any bitch who thinking right would love these niggas just like she. A lot of women, when they feel like they know you care about them, it's kind of fucked up to say. A lot of relationships I done seen last, the men were dogging them women like, as long as it seems like you dogging some of these hoes up, you keep the upper hand. When you start treating these hoes, let them know you love them, whatever, it's not taking that for granted. Okay.
Where you do? Recording.
Afterwards, you know, I love
That's how the camera one keeps the switches.
but she still feels like no matter what happens, I'm never go nowhere. I leave.
Wait, that was recording.